Welcome to Divine Lotus Tarot. We are going to take a look at the zodiac sign of Scorpio. And I first want to invite you to book your personal private session through my website, www.divinelotustarot.com. You can find the link to my website for your convenience in the box below this video. Also, my social media sites, you can find the information if you would like to follow and support me over there. I do post different posts on my different social media sites than I do here. So you can find that information below this video. And let's get into the reading. So we're taking a look at, for the first portion of the reading, Scorpio male energy, and then the second portion, it'll be both male and female Scorpio energy. So the first energy I'm getting is we have the Princess of Wands as your identifier. So you could have significant placement of Sagittarius in your birth chart. You could have a very untamed, wild, free type of spirit and energy. You may like to not be restricted or limited. Okay. I'm hearing you don't like to be told what to do. So you like to do what you want, when you want, how you want. You could have a very like colorful, I'm seeing a very colorful personality right here. Okay. So you could just be I just kind of feel like you're like a wild card. Like people can't really like pin you down. They can't really like pinpoint you. Okay. Um you might like to just stand out, or like whatever you do just naturally stands out, because I'm just seeing very like colorful hair, colorful personality type energy. Okay. So you just like to stand out, or you just naturally stand out. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing people like naturally gravitate towards you is what I'm also picking up. But I just get a very rambunctious type of energy. Like you just really like to do what you want to do. You don't like to be told what to do with this energy here. Now, some messages that I was picking up in regards to you before we just get into some messages for you. I was picking up that regardless of the fact that you come off in this, I'm hearing unbridled energy, right? Where it seems like that you can't be tame or you don't want to be tame. I do get like, I was picking up a shy energy from you, which is kind of interesting because all of this right here is like, it doesn't really seem like somebody who would be shy. Okay. But I was also picking up that you're kind of shy. Like you're kind of like you like to be at home. You do have a reserved side and a reserved nature. I do feel as well too. You like to delve into things, like topics and genres that a lot of people wouldn't think that you would be interested in. But I feel like in your free time and how you release and relieve yourself from stress and tension, like you like to like study and delve into like the mysteries of life, put it like that, right? I'm hearing like the unknown, like you like to tap into things like that, and I don't think maybe a lot of people would not assume that about you, um, or maybe just a lot of people don't know that about you. I feel like there are things about yourself, hidden aspects of yourself that you kind of keep like secret. I'm hearing like a secret compartment, so you don't tell everybody about like the different things that you experience in life and the different things that like the way you think or the way that you view things. Um, I feel like you kind of have a colorful imagination as well too, and you kind of think outside of the box. And I just feel like you just don't really share a lot of this with a lot of people. I also feel like there was energy around you where I do feel like you can be kind of harsh with criticism on yourself at times, but I do see a lot of people are very judgmental and harshly like they talk about you, okay? They talk about you, but I do feel like a lot of these people are jealous of you because you're very attractive. This is what I get. Like your energy is very attractive. You're very confident within yourself, right? Okay, or you just give off a natural confident type of energy. And I feel like this kind of rubs people the wrong way because I keep hearing showmanship around you. There's something about you and showmanship, and this kind of rubs people the wrong way. But I think you just are very proud of yourself, and then you just have a natural sense of like, I'm hearing like effervescent, like that's just naturally your personality. I'm hearing bubbly. You're just a bubbly person. Like you can't help it. You know what I'm saying? So you're just being who you are. You're just being who you are and who you naturally are and supposed to be. And people just honestly, they just genuinely don't like you for that. And I feel it has a lot to do with when an individual likes themselves, or they just have a good nature, or um like when they're in tune or in touch with their like childlike energy, and they haven't like lost that like quality or that light within them, people will attack you for that. Other people or adults, they'll attack you for that because they don't have that quality still, or they're jealous essentially. I mean, I do feel like you have jealous individuals who are around you, not only because you're physically attractive, but I also just feel like it's just your spirit, your soul. That's genuinely what they're naturally um they hate on you for, because of your spirit, because of your soul. But that's not something that you can help. That's not something you can do about, nor would I advise you to change who you are. Because I just feel like you have a very unique energy and a spirit, and I feel like you are meant to stand out. You're not meant to be limited or restricted. So I feel like if it may just be something that you need to continue to work on and realize like that's not something that you can do anything about. Like, you're not meant to dim your light for other people, is what I'm being told. Like, you're still supposed to be you. So you're supposed to be you regardless of what other people are going to say about you, because they're going to talk about you regardless. You know what I'm saying? People will find things to say about you. If you're quiet, they'll find things to say about you if you're loud. And you might just realize that, like, okay, well, whatever you do, people talk about you. If you do nothing, they're gonna talk about you. If you're extra, like, or whatever they want to call you, like dramatic or extra or exuberant or loud, they're gonna talk about you. But you might as well just be comfortable being your natural self, is what I'm getting. Okay, because you're not supposed to dim your light, and it's not your responsibility to take on the burdens of other people who don't like themselves. That has nothing to do with you. Um, I also was getting as well too. Oh yeah, I was picking up as well too that you are a descendant of Marie Laveau. Yeah, you are a descendant. That's the energy that came through. I also was picking up that your paternal side. Okay, I feel like your family lineage is into doing spiritual work. Okay, and you could come from a background where it kind of has a mixture of like spirituality and religion. So I'm not quite sure if this is like hoodoo or something like that, like that your family background results from, or if it's just, like I said, it's just a mixture of you do you embody spirituality aspects and traits and activities in your life, as well as like the religious aspects and components of religion. Okay, but I was picking that up. I was picking up as well too, like there's candle work, okay, that the paternal individuals on your side do. So I'm not sure if the your family has a spirituality business where they do like candle work or things of that nature for other individuals, or this is just something that you all do, just like traditional, or it's just normal that you do in your household or something like that. But I definitely was picking up like there is like candle work that you do, or that your family does. I'm definitely getting a strong indicator from like the paternal side though, and this is like especially like love magic, like candle works for love magic, that very strongly the men is into in your family. But I definitely see like both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like embrace this, but I definitely see like the paternal side being more like dominant in, um, like maybe passing down this tradition or something of that nature. All right. So looking at your love and romance life, we got you deserve love, but it's coming up in the reverse. Okay. So maybe right now you're not feeling quite lovable right now. This card flew out. So you could be going through a breakup right now. Okay. So the time has come to clear your energy. So you could be going through a breakup right now. So maybe you're just kind of going through a period of like grieving through a breakup. So maybe you're not feeling like you are ready to be. Well, it's not that you're not ready to be in a relationship. You could just be focused on the fact that maybe you saw yourself being with this individual. Okay, and you could be going through a breakup. Maybe it's kind of tough, Maybe a lot of people don't know that you're dealing with that right now. Yeah, see, because you're trying to stay optimistic about love life. So I don't feel like you don't want love. I feel like you do want love. But I kind of feel like whoever this ex is kind of did a number on you, or the situation with this ex kind of did a number on you. And I feel like you're still trying to stay optimistic, but I feel like it's kind of difficult for you because as of right now, you're not feeling like quite lovable. You could just be not feeling like yourself at the moment, okay? Now, what I'm also getting is if this hasn't occurred yet, then maybe this is the energy that you're in, that you're wanting to go through this breakup, okay? You could be wanting to go through this breakup or get this, move on from this relationship, and you're trying to stay optimistic because maybe you're feeling like you deserve better than how you're being treated or what you're dealing with in the current relationship. So if it's not a situation you walked away from already, then it feels like maybe that's what it's headed towards. Because I just kind of feel like, I don't know, I just kind of feel like you don't feel like your needs are being met. Okay. This could even just be a situation where you try to like you've been trying to work something out and it's just kind of not working out. So that's what I was picking up as well too. I do kind of feel like in regards to the situation, with children being involved, it could just be a situation where you kind of feel like I was kind of picking up like traditionally, you might kind of have like a more, I'm hearing like a southern traditional, but I'm getting like a energy where you kind of feel like if you get someone pregnant that you have to marry this person. I'm not sure if this is like what you were told, what you saw when you were growing up, or just something that was just like ingrained in you or something like that, like subconsciously, like you just kind of felt this way for whatever reason. But I do kind of feel like maybe that was the reason why you were trying to stick something out or make something work. But I do kind of feel like I said, if you have not already walked away from the situation, it could just be the fact that you're kind of on like the last leg with the situation because you kind of feel like you deserve more. I feel like that's how you feel. You kind of feel like you deserve more. There also could have been something about this individual who you broke up with or who you're in the process of breaking up with that you learned, that you discovered. Okay, that is making you change your mind about this connection is what I'm getting. Yeah. Um, you might have found out that this person slept with like a family member or like a friend of yours or something like that. That's what I pick up. So you might have found that this person cheated on you and lied about it. But whatever it is, I feel like honestly, like you're hella intuitive. So like it might have been like if you found some information out, it feel like your ancestors led you to this. Like they wanted you to see this because you are given a very intuitive type of energy. Okay, like intuitive or psychic energy. You could be very intuitive and very psychic, but I definitely feel like your divine, your ancestors. I feel like you have a strong presence of ancestors around you. You also have a very strong presence of like angels around you at all times as well too. So just know that. Um, but I definitely feel like yeah, you found something out with the help of your ancestors that helped you to see something that you didn't see before, and this helped to change your mind about the individual who you were with. So I also just kind of feel right now, um, you could just be going through maybe like having difficulties communicating with whoever this person is. So, like I said, it's either this person is currently an ex, or you're separated, or you're going through the process of separation right now. But there could be like y'all not seeing eye to eye about like issues related to like maybe like things where you have joint assets together, okay? Or just coming to an agreement when it comes to some type of support, okay? That maybe you might pay out to this individual, or that this person is, asking for some type of support, maybe for the two of you going your separate ways. Okay, so I do see you're kind of going through some challenges right now, trying to trying to reconcile and resolve this situation between you and this individual. You kind of seem like you're at a point where you're not really budging with this individual for whatever this person is like demanding or asking of. And I kind of see that's just kind of where your energy is at right now. Um, yeah. I also just kind of see as well too, despite the fact that you are going through whatever you're dealing with, you do seem to have new love on your mind that you're wanting to move towards. So I feel like, despite the fact that you're kind of going through something that you're not really showing outwardly to other individuals, you already could be going through legal processes, or maybe this is the direction that things are going to head to, but I don't feel like you're outwardly showing this. You kind of seem like a person who just kind of like handles things, and you don't really tell people about like all the burdens and things that are stressing you out and that you're dealing with. um, it doesn't really seem like that. But I do feel like you could be dealing with a lot right now. um, that's kind of like wearing you down. It could be mentally wearing you down, like you could just feel mentally like bogged down or mentally drained or just like so over a situation. um, yeah, I just feel like you just emotionally deal with a lot. Like you kind of repress your feelings, or you just don't really have people to talk to. Um, or you just don't trust people to talk to and share your feelings about. Like you just keep a lot bottled up and just to yourself. And that was the other thing I was picking up as well too. Like I was picking up the sense of you don't really feel like you have a home right now as well too. So I don't know if you're in between homes, or if that's just a sense of you just really haven't felt at home since you were little. So maybe something has occurred where you just haven't had a stable sense of security, where it feels like you can put down roots and have a sense of home. But I also just feel emotionally as well too, like maybe something significantly has changed since the last time like you could remember, where you had that true sense of like feeling like you were at home and just feeling comfortable and feeling like maybe loved and just loving where you were and things of that nature. So you could be the type of individual as well too, is like when your home is like in disharmony, like this really affects all other areas of your life. So it could just be the environment, or even just like people in your home. Like when things are going wrong with that, that kind of like disrupts all other areas of your life, right? Um, but that's pretty much that. Let's see what advice we can get for you. Okay, so your advice is saying, um, you may feel like you're stuck right now. I feel like you will have a new beginning, but you're being advised to take the path less traveled. Okay, um, doing what is not familiar can be scary, but I feel like doing what's not familiar in this instance is going to bring you towards some positive new change in your life that's going to bring happiness to you. So I feel like you're going to actually benefit from doing something different versus going back to the old and familiar. So that is your advice at this point in time. You're being advised to trust your heart, trust your intuition, and go towards what you actually love. Like allow your heart to like trust your heart in the situation. Okay? Like don't just go back to a situation because, you know, in the instant where it could be like you have children with someone. If you know that you're not happy and you're not satisfied and you don't feel loved in that situation, or you're not getting the type of love that you feel that you deserve, okay, or it makes you feel not lovable, whether this is children or any other type of circumstance, you need to choose a path and trust your heart in this situation, because you may just need some type of change. I'm hearing versatility. You may be an individual that likes to have change or versatility, and this might be the perfect change that you are requiring and that you're needing, that's going to restore some fresh new energy and fun and liveliness into your life, okay? Because we have this at the bottom, the loving elemental. So any love that you're not getting, I feel like whatever this new direction that is being presented for you as an opportunity, you can, it's saying like you have the past, the path you're currently on, you could continue on that, or you could go towards this path that's unfamiliar, which is going to lead you to some positive change for the best. But this requires you stepping outside of your comfort zone, right? And this is also going to lead you to love. Okay? So, I feel like if love is what you're looking for, or doing something that you love and that you're going to love, the path that's unknown is going to take you there. But yeah, it's going to require you to come outside of your comfort zone. It's going to require you to take a new start. It's going to require you to take a leap of faith. Okay? It's going to require you to walk away from this familiar path. Okay? um Maybe where you thought that you were going to establish something or be there for, you know, a longer period of time and whatnot. But this is saying, the new path is going to actually bring you better energy. Okay? It's gonna bring more fun, more excitement. It's going to feed that, whatever you're desiring. I feel like it's going to restore that into your life. Okay? And this usually means that you're due for some fun, you're due for some excitement, you're due for some laughter, and that may be that you haven't been getting that in some time, or you haven't been able to exude this energy yourself, because maybe just due to the circumstances that you were dealing with, it's just like you've been missing this in your life. And I feel like this is gonna lead you on a path that restores that for you. Okay? So next we are going to move on to both the male and the female Scorpios. Okay, so the message that I was getting for you all, for the male and the females, was essentially, I heard the time is up. So I feel like something has reached its expiration date. Okay. I also was getting a message that um, you all are at the end of some type of like final test. Okay, final examination. So for some of you, this could be an actual literal test. Maybe you took some type of test. Maybe you're in school. Maybe you're in college. Okay, or you were testing for some type of like to get promoted to the next position, or to get a job. Maybe where you had to do some type of examination. If this is like a government position or something like that. But I feel like for those of you where this is an actual literal exam that you had to take, you're going to be getting the results back from that to know like your process and the next step. Now, I feel as well too, for others of you, this could be like a spiritual like exam or a spiritual test. And